Hello everyone, my name is Intrepid, and I will be counting down the top 7 skins in Brawl Stars. Remember, all of these skins are my opinion, and you shouldn't get mad if one of your favorite skins isn't on the list. Number 7. Ever since the global release of Brawl Stars, Supercell has made a lot of changes, and I mean a lot of changes. A lot of skins have gone worse, like the normal Ricochet, but some have actually gone way better, like Viking Bull. Old Viking Bull looked awful, but fortunately, they improved them so much by adding a second version. The second version looks much cleaner, and it doesn't just look like Supercell painted Bull's hair white. The only reason I'm adding this skin to the list is that for the major improvement he got and how much better the skin looks compared to the older version. Number 6. Mortis. Since the global release, Mortis got changed in the way he looks, and in my opinion, he doesn't look that good. But again, Supercell did not let us down, and they added the second version of Mortis with the top hat for free. I don't know if it's just me, but the Mortis without a top hat just doesn't look right. I think that it's good Supercell added the top hat version back, because the Mortis without a top hat just does not look good. And players who played for a long time will understand what I'm talking about. Number 5. Barley. Now we're getting into the good skins. So, Wizard Barley, in my opinion, Barley with the Wizard skin is such a good skin to get. And the best part about it, it's practically free. All you have to do is make a Supercell ID, and boom, free skin that looks awesome. And most of you know that the Wizard is a pretty good card and player in Clash Royale. So it's pretty good that they added Clash Royale reference in Brawl Stars. And to be honest, it's pretty funny and clever what they did with that skin. Number 4. Chef Dynamike. As this may seem a surprise to most of you, I think it's safe to say that Chef Dynamike looks like an awesome skin, and it's a great and funny idea. The design looks super clean and very slick. I like how the original Dynamike looks pretty cool and holds 2 sticks of dynamites. That gets boring pretty quickly. So Chef Dynamike holds chili peppers, which is even cooler. The only negative with Chef Dynamike is its pretty hefty price of 150 gems. Yeah, I know, 150 gems is too much for that skin, and that's why it's ranked number 4. But that can be a problem for people who don't like to pay though. It can be a problem since getting gems can be a pain in the butt. But to the people who do buy skins and do want to spend money in this game, this is a must buy skin. Number 3. Star Shelly. Even though, in my opinion, Star Shelly does not look as nice as some other skins in this list, I think and I know that a lot of people appreciate the skin for its simplicity, which I totally agree with. But the one thing that made me put this on the list is that it is not available anymore, and it was available only to the players who played before 2019, which is not really OG, but if you think about it, a lot of people didn't play before the official launch. And me, I love anything that gets rare and not available anymore. And not only for Brawl Stars, for other games as well. But overall, I'm very happy that Supercell brought out a skin to appreciate the old players who played before the global release. Number 2, Phoenix Crow. Phoenix Crow to this day is one of my favorite skins in the game because first of all, it's super intimidating because if you look very closely, you will notice that his eyebrows are actually fireballs, which is very cool because Supercell added more details than needed, which is very cool. Also, his pupil is red. I like the original Crow. Look closely and you'll see that his zipper is actually not closed, it is actually open. And obviously the stance is intimidating by itself. It's a super good skin that if you have the gems, you must buy it. So now, I'm going to mention some honorable mentions. I am not going to mention the skins that didn't make the cut, but I still think that they're pretty good. Especially the White Crow, since it is in my profile picture, of course. So, number 1, Pink Spike. Number 2 is White Crow. Number 3 is Chinese New Year Brock. And number 4 is Football Bull. Number 1, Loaded Rico. So, the moment you've all been waiting for. The number 1 spot goes to Loaded Rico. Even though I said that the new normal Rico looked worse than the old one, in my opinion the new Golden Rico looks way better than he used to before the update. The new Rico is also kind of OG because if you played a long time ago, you could play for Golden Rico for only 20 gems, but now it's 150 gems, just like Chef Dynamike, which is a very large amount of gems. Compared to the old Rico, he's now full of gold. The old one had silver on the shin, which is probably a mistake, I'm not really sure, but it just didn't look as nice. The new gold Rico also had a crown, which he's like a king, and he also has a cape. And overall, I think that it is the best skin in the game. And also, if you bought it back when it was still cheap, it probably is and was the best buy for skin you have ever made. If you use a skin, people will surely be afraid of you, and you have to be proud that you own the skin. Well, this was it. If you liked the video, subscribe and like the video for more videos like this.